Hi, I'm Mel Pickup, Chief Executive of Bradford Teaching Hospitals, and welcome to this week's update, which focuses on our partners. Today, we'll be exploring the work of 3 of our artists in residence here at the Trust. Peter J. Hodges tells us about his work and shares some of the images that he has donated to the hospital. We'll see some of the wonderful murals created by artist Lynn Smith over at St Luke's, and we'll also hear from photographer Carolyn Mendelsohn about her work on the Age of Wonder research project.
So this was the first piece that I did for the hospital, which was actually my first mosaic as well. It was inspired by a photograph that I saw on social media of the care worker giving a thumbs up with complete PPE on. And I thought that was quite an interesting and powerful image to work from. Artwork really does help me. I use it for my therapy really, and it always has been since I was a child. And I've always suffered with mental health problems. Being an artist in residence, I get to do what has become my coping mechanism and maybe feel like the stuff that I do has a bit of purpose as well, which I'd like to explore. I like the feeling that my art gives some sort of purpose. People are getting a lot out of it. It's given me a bit of confidence as well. I'm currently working on a few projects at the minute, and I'm also working on my 7th piece of artwork for the hospital. It's currently in the idea stage, so I'm drafting between concepts. What I'm mostly interested in at the moment is the staff members being together and more like a family.
We have 2 wonderful artists in residence at Bradford Teaching Hospitals, Peter at Bradford Royal Infirmary and Lynn Smith at St Luke's Hospital. I was just walking down after finishing a busy clinic. I happened to see that someone's painting beautiful colours on the wall, and actually put a smile on my face where I just thought this is some nice work on those blank corridors that we've had at St Luke's for quite some time. Lots of people involved in this beautiful project, which has got such a positive influence not only on patients but also on staff, engagement, empowerment and just a sense of positive environment within the hospital. Really looking forward to seeing what Lynn has to offer in the next few months. So there's still a lot of work to do, but I'm sure that Lynn will bring a lot of life to the corridors at St Luke's Hospital.
We're really pleased to be working with Carolyn Mendelsohn as our artist in residence on the Age of Wonder project. She's an internationally recognised photographer, so we feel really lucky that she's working with us to take annual portraits of a selection of our participants. So often you can read research papers or reports and you see that you're getting data from, 100 young people, but actually it puts a face to the data, I think, and I think it might allow people to be able to better relate to the data and see, oh, these are the young people who are sharing these opinions and this is who we're learning from.
My feeling is that I want people to be at the centre of their own story. I have a process where I'm almost wanting to create a collaborative portrait with them that tells the story of their lives. I am known for a long-form series of work that I did with girls aged between 10 to 12, which was based on my memories of that age. I wanted to give those girls the opportunity to be celebrated for who they are. I wanted to ask them questions about their lives. So I took portraits of girls of that age over 6 years. Professor John Wright came to see that work when it was in exhibition and felt that it really resonated with the Age of Wonder project. So he said to me, could I talk to him and would I be interested in maybe working with Age of Wonder to do a similar project? I feel that the work that I'm doing is really embedded with the whole team, so we all work really well together. We're looking at maybe for me to do some social documentary work with each of those individuals as well, so we get to see them in on their home turf, as well as the more formal portraiture that I'm doing.